A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic escalation of diplomatic tensions, U.S. President Donald Trump has intensified his pressure on Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy, urging him to accept a deal to end the ongoing conflict with Russia. Just a day before their pivotal meeting at the White House, Trump took to his Truth Social platform to assert that Zelenskyy could conclude the war almost immediately if he so desired. However, the U.S. president made it clear that any negotiations would exclude the return of Crimea, which has been under Russian control since 2014, and Ukraine's aspirations to join NATO. Trump's provocative statements come at a time when European leaders are joining Zelenskyy in Washington, raising concerns that the U.S. may be leaning towards an agreement that favors Russian President Vladimir Putin. Zelenskyy responded to Trump's comments by emphasizing the need for a sustainable peace, recalling past concessions to Moscow that only encouraged further aggression. He stated, "We all share a strong desire to end this war quickly and reliably. And peace must be lasting. Not like it was years ago, when Ukraine was forced to give up Crimea and part of our east, part of Donbass, and Putin simply used it as a springboard for a new attack." Zelenskyy's remarks highlight the deep mistrust that exists between Ukraine and Russia, especially given the historical context of territorial compromises that have led to further conflict. During the upcoming talks at the White House, Zelenskyy is not alone. He is accompanied by several prominent European leaders, including European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, German Chancellor Friedrich Merz, and French President Emmanuel Macron. Macron has underscored the importance of presenting a united front against Russian aggression, stating, "If we show weakness today in front of Russia, we are laying the ground for future conflicts." This sentiment reflects the broader European concern that any deal brokered by the U.S. could undermine Ukraine's sovereignty and embolden Russian ambitions in the region. Despite Trump's dismissal of Ukraine's NATO aspirations, there are indications that some form of security guarantees may be on the table. U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff revealed that during a recent summit in Alaska, Putin expressed willingness to support a security arrangement akin to NATO's Article 5, which ensures collective defense among member nations. Witkoff noted, "We were able to win the following concession, that the United States could offer Article 5-like protection, which is one of the real reasons why Ukraine wants to be in NATO." This development raises questions about the future of Ukraine's security landscape and its relationship with NATO. However, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio tempered expectations regarding a swift resolution to the conflict, stating, "We're not at the precipice of a peace agreement. We made progress in the sense that we identified potential areas of agreement, but there remain some big areas of disagreement." This acknowledgement of the complexities involved in reaching a consensus highlights the challenges that lie ahead for both Ukraine and the United States as they navigate the turbulent waters of international diplomacy. As the meeting draws closer, the stakes are high for Zelenskyy, who is seeking to ensure that Ukraine's sovereignty and territorial integrity are not compromised in any potential agreement. The pressure from Trump to accept a deal could lead to a significant shift in the dynamics of the conflict, but it also raises concerns about the long-term implications for Ukraine's future. With European leaders by his side, Zelenskyy is poised to advocate for a resolution that prioritizes Ukraine's interests while navigating the delicate balance of U.S. and European relations with Russia. In a world where the geopolitical landscape is constantly shifting, the outcome of this high-stakes meeting could have far-reaching consequences not only for Ukraine, but for the broader international community. As both sides prepare for what promises to be a contentious discussion, the question remains, will Ukraine be able to secure a deal that protects its sovereignty, or will it be forced to make concessions that could jeopardize its future? That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.